So the last time I did a video blog, we had just reached the halfway point. The next day, day 92, we did the half-gallon challenge, which I failed miserably. I could not eat the whole half-gallon, but J-Rex, Navigator, and Big Sexy, as well as many other hikers, did in fact finish the half-gallon. But we sat there for about an hour just digesting, and then we walked one more mile to Fuller Lake, which was a beautiful, beautiful lake. There's a beach there, and it was really cold, clean water. So we decided to stay there and swim to cool off because it was a hot day. As you'll see, that was kind of a theme. It's been really hot. So we stayed there for a few hours swimming and having, snack shack type food and swimming again. And then eventually we hiked on another 6 miles. And we had a hard time hanging the bear bag, but that's another story. So the next day, day 93, was a pretty short day. We did go through 2 rock mazes, which were just like the trail was going through a bunch of huge rocks, which was kind of cool. And it was super, super, super hot. We got down to some cornfields we had to walk through, and that was even hotter. But eventually we got into Boiling Springs, and we went to the tavern there, and it was wonderful. The food was great. They were very hiker friendly, and there was air conditioning, so we actually had a hard time leaving. But we hiked 2 more miles through the cornfields, and we were supposed to get picked up there by Andrew because he was coming to visit for the 4th of July, and he actually got delayed due to an accident, but J-Rex was also getting picked up by a couple of friends, and they brought us over to the hotel, so we didn't have to wait. It was kind of crazy timing too, because some bad thunderstorms were rolling in, and just as they pulled into the parking lot, it started to rain, so we really lucked out there. And we took 2 whole days off for zeros, so we spent 3 nights in a hotel in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and that was really awesome. It was really restful. I got to upload a lot of my video blogs and my pictures, and send some more stuff home, so that was really great. Then the next day we did about 12 miles out of Carlisle. A lot more field walking, but thankfully we were under some tree coverage, so it wasn't bad. And then as we were taking our afternoon break, J-Rex appeared, yay! So she's hiking with us still, which is awesome. We really do enjoy J-Rex, even though sometimes she's like, I'm sorry you can't get rid of me. We're like, no, we like you. So yeah, after that we had about 2 more miles, and we hiked this one hill of the entire day to get there. So we kind of got into camp early, but that was nice as well. And then the next day, which was day 97, we had a pleasantly cool morning, just a few ups and downs, but it really wasn't bad. About 11 miles into the day, we came upon Dun Canyon. So this was actually yesterday. We got there around 1 p.m. It was rocky. The guidebook said it was really rocky, but it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't like stuff you would twist an ankle over or anything like that. And we actually made really good time. So we went to the Doyle because it is kind of a well-known hiker place. It was quite the dive, but it had cheap food and cheap beer, so we were all good with that. Talking with other people who ended up staying there, it was pretty gross. But that's another story. So yeah, we went into Dun Canyon. We got a free shuttle to the grocery store to resupply. We got our food, we got our ice cream, we got our soda, so we were feeling good. We did another 4 miles out of town. We were in town for like 5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. So It was kind of nice though, because it was, again, really, really hot, so we missed kind of the hottest part of the day. So that was nice. And yeah, then we got to the shelter. We decided to sleep in the shelter because there wasn't much for camping that hadn't already been taken. And we got in at about 8:30 p.m. So it saved us some time not having to set up our tents. So we just hung our bear bags and we were good to go. So that was yesterday. Last night, actually, in the middle of the night, a tree came down and woke us all up. And, you know, just like, oh, it was just a tree. And, well, make sure was it the one with our food bags on it? So Navigator turned on our light. No, we're good. And then everybody just passed straight back out. It was really funny. But it didn't get cool at all at night. It was just hot, hot, hot. So we woke up really hot. It's been hot all day. Pretty much the only thing for today, which is actually day 98, that happened was Table Rock. We got one of the nicest views we'd had in a while, actually, there. We ended up staying there and eating lunch. But we are at a spring here, you can see, and, oh, there it is. And there's actually a campsite down there too, so we decided to stay here. This is actually the first water source since the last shelter, so we had carried 3 liters today. It was pretty heavy, but the campsite's nice, and the water's nice and cool, and you know, we got in kind of early, not super early, but early enough. The heat really took it out of you. The rocks, nothing we're not used to seeing in Maine, so. But I can hear a huge thunderstorm coming in right now, so hopefully that'll hit us and cool it off a little bit. I've kind of been hoping for rain all day, but it hasn't hit yet because it has just been miserably hot. But yeah, so that's pretty much catching you guys all up. Like I said, it's day 98, and yeah, we'll see you soon.